Проверка звука. Раз. Алло. Проверка звука. Ага. Всех приветствую. Продолжаем проходить демочки. Вот, на очередь. Детектив Ritual of the Sea. Какой-то у нас, видимо, мы будем детективом, и у нас будет какой-то морской ритуал. Так, сейчас я буду запускать игруньку. Игруньку буду запускать. Запускаю. Хоп. Нихуя. Так, разрешить. Окей. Так, вроде поймал. Все, окей, должно быть будет. Так, сейчас. Пока что все черным-черно. Ну, пока что у меня тоже ничего нету. Игра пока запускается. Ага, вот, что-то у нас тут появилось. Ага. Я надеюсь, видно хоть? Ага, видно. Отлично. Так, давай я сделаю так. Так, закреплю settings. Давай в... Ух, нихуя себе график. Unlimited. Пусть будет 60. А если бы у меня монитор 75 был? Что делать тогда? Так, medium, да похую. Пойдет. Аудио. Ну давай overall аудио мы поставим 55. Я думаю, норм будет. Так, и что? Все, да? New Game нажимаем. Что же нас ожидает? Какая долгая загрузка.
Those fucking gumshoes. Always taking their sweet time. They just don't give two shits about us sitting here in the cold.
See how it feels? Last time I was waiting 3 hours for you, twat.
Dude, I told you. I had this girl in my car.
Not a word more, Daryl. You're disgusting using your badge like that.
Disgusting? Your mother said something different when...
Oh, detective. Welcome. Daryl, get lost. Time for grown-up talk.
Oh, stay silent, be friendly. Scold them.
You from half a block away. All this chit-chat about banging your mother is right next to the crime scene? You're lucky no reporters were around.
Relax, amigo. No one's around. PCIU would alert us. No need to be a dick about it.
What do we know?
Someone called in a dead body. Hang up right after. Probably didn't want to become a witness. First, we thought the dead guy was another druggie. The city is a meat grinder. Meat comes in to make a buck. Meat comes out in a plastic bag. Then, we scanned his chip. Turns out, he's actually a congressman. Was. Not a big fish, but famous enough to make it to tonight's news. Half of his campaign was about cleaning the city of drugs.
The victim was a congressman. Suspected cause of death. Слушай, сейчас погоди, я попробую добавить немного звука. Давай хотя бы вот так. Suspected cause of death. Any information about... Так, я думаю, что я смогу спросить все эти, да? Ну давай.
Suspected cause of death?
Classic oxy overdose. Half of this fucking city is on this shit. Though, I haven't seen a politician drug himself to death yet. New day, new adventure.
When was the call?
When was the call?
Just over 2 hours ago. Since then, no one but us was present at the scene. Until your arrival.
Anything on him?
Anything on him?
Is this a trick question? Patting down dead guys is your job. Didn't want to spoil you the fun.
Any information about him?
Any information about him?
44, married, 6 kids. 6 fucking kids.
Что, блять?
I got 2, and I sometimes want to kill myself. Well, guess at least in this particular case, he lived what he preached.
Anything interesting in the crime scene?
Anything interesting in the crime scene?
Yeah. See this wall behind with this campaign poster? Someone wrote 666 all over it. Number of the devil. This whole fucking city's a devil's playhouse.
And the dialogue.
Let me take a look around.
You have 2 new clues. Так, вот так, да. Newspaper. Ну, давай попробуем посмотреть. Newspaper.
I remember that place very well. Fortunately.
Так, The Shadow of Automation by Martha Winters. At first glance, the island of Ines appears to be a picturesque heaven of tranquility, but a closer look at its issues reveals a darker image of a community impacted by the effects of automation. The introduction of a fully automated AlltiGame farm was supposed to revitalize the local economy. Instead, it resulted in catastrophic job losses. Currently, the unemployment rate in this small community has soared to a staggering 70%. These alarming statistics illustrate how a small society can be devastated by poorly managed automation. The residents of Inns, who for generations lived off manual labor, suddenly found themselves in a situation where their skills were rendered obsolete. Worse still, the desperate situation has led to a resurgence of old dark beliefs and rituals, turning the prehistoric traditions. The inhabitants are trying to find meaning and order in a world that seems to have abandoned them. The revival of archaic practices is not just an expression of a spiritual crisis, but also a warning signal to the rest of the world about the social consequences of uncontrolled automation. Ну, понятно, короче, у них проблемы с автоматизацией, то, что людей заменяют, я так понимаю, все эти newspapers. The front story is about a village near the fully automated AlltiGame. Вот это что за AlltiGame, я хз. AlltiGame farm. That was supposed to revitalize the local economy, but instead resulted in massive job loss. The village's current unemployment rate is 70%, and the population has turned to some prehistoric dark beliefs and rituals. The article uses the situation as an example of the unexpected effect of AI job automation. It's about the village you are from. You remember that place very well, unfortunately. A journal entry. Нет, нельзя? Окей, понял. Понял. Дроид. Writing on the wall.
Will of the people. It seems not everyone agrees.
The whole wall is covered with the triple sixes, and the sin is death messages. Ой, close. Так. Dig through the dirt for some clues. Окей, чё тут?
Empty boxes and old newspapers.
It looks like the... Что?
Empty boxes.
Dead end, понял.
Now, look at that. Huh. What a find. I started to think you're quite a nut job, looking through the trash. Guess that's why I'm no detective.
You scared me, you're following me? Can you stop walking around my crime scene? Sometimes you gotta get your hand dirty. Ну, вот это ответим.
Sometimes you gotta get your hand...
Man with a work ethic. I won't lie. I'd rather be at home already, but at the same time, I'm impressed. Anyway, show me this photo.
Show him.
Have a look. He had a peculiar hobby for a family man.
Look at him go. Always the same thing with those holier-than-thou politicians. I would figure he's quite a stud with those 6 children of his. Seems you cracked the puzzle. Dude was caught cheating, got anxious about losing his image and legacy, and wanted to ease it out. Those 6s on the wall was the 6th commandment. Thou shalt not commit adultery. That fella had to have quite a nervous breakdown. Choose the wrong alley and wrong pills.
Sounds about right. Let's wrap it up and write the report. This investigation is not over yet.
This investigation is not over yet. You got it?
Seriously? Listen, this knucklehead Daryl and I were on our feet for 12 straight hours. You haven't eaten. It's freezing here. What else do you want?
Ну так а нахуя ты шел сюда работать тогда? I do my job, you do yours. That's it. Listen, boys, just give me a little extra time. I'm the bad gumshoe who doesn't give 2 shits about you. Так, ну давай. I do my job, you do yours. That's it.
I do my job, you do yours. That's it. Looks like a dead end.
Pills in an unlabeled box. Так, давай picture.
Historic signing of a major military
Какие, блядь, странные картинки. Historic signing of a major military contract. Date on the back shows it happened a week ago. А, я понял. Что это, стоковая какая-то картинка? Smartwatch.
Today is free of any notes, but next days are filled with meetings and calls. Tomorrow he was supposed to attend the budget vote in the big pharma special commission.
Сегодня у него свободный день был. Today is free of any notes, but next days are filled with meetings and calls. Tomorrow he was supposed to attend the budget vote in big pharma special commission. Budget vote, big pharma special commission at National Court, movie with Emily and the kids, meeting with the House Energy Committee, call with Ted Warren, briefing on the latest healthcare legislation proposal, live interview with Channel 5 News panel. Dirty hands.
His hands are uncharacteristically dirty.
Sinner tattoo. Sinner.
Tattoo on his left arm.
Sinner. Грешник. Нихуя себе. Здравствуйте.
So, what do you think?
You were right. I don't care. Let's call it suicide and finish this. I need more time to investigate.
Something doesn't smell right. I need more time to investigate.
As you wish. I just hope you're not one of those weirdos who sniff every corner. My wife's going to kill me if I don't come back to help with the kids.
Allow me to interrupt you for a moment. Perhaps you've noticed the pictures that occasionally display in the bottom left corner of the screen? Those are clues. You collect them during conversations, and generally while exploring the world. All clues go to the caseboard. To open the caseboard, press the spacebar.
Okay.
To distinguish old clues from new ones, new clues are marked with a blue border. In the bottom left corner of the screen, there are controls for navigating the caseboard. Take a moment to reflect. Which clues might potentially fit together? Can you see any logical connections? Use the middle mouse button to click and drag, combining the matching clues.
Это все? Что ты хочешь мне пока сказать?
Wait, that's wrong.
Unfortunately, these elements do not lead to any conclusions. Wrong connections automatically break, and you can try to connect other elements.
То есть нас обезопашивает.
Take a moment to reflect. Which clues might potentially fit together? Can you see any logical connections? Use the middle mouse button to click and drag, combining the matching clues.
Can't be right.
Да.
Unfortunately, these elements do not lead to any conclusions.
That's not it.
Да.
Unfortunately, these elements do not lead to any
What's missing?
Unfortunately, these elements do not lead to any conclusions. Wrong connections automatically break, and you can try to connect other elements.
Вот как можем еще сделать.
Take a moment to reflect. Which clues might potentially fit together? Can you
Блин,
see
ну
any
что ты
logical
нахуй
connections?
пристал сейчас?
Use the middle mouse button to click and drag, combining the matching clues.
Picture.
This isn't fitting.
Ну, понятное дело.
Unfortunately, these elements do not lead to...
What's missing?
Так, блядь.
This isn't fitting. That's not it.
Unfortunately, these elements do not lead...
Someone tried to use this photo for blackmail. I wonder who and why.
Great! By combining matching clues, you get conclusions. Remember that unlocked conclusions can be combined with other elements on the caseboard. Correct connections are permanently saved. Press spacebar to close the caseboard. Remember, the caseboard is a key element of the game. Conclusions are essential to unlock further parts of the story. Good luck with your first case, detective.
Так, понятно. Ну давай еще вот эти вот таблетки изучим.
White pills. Half of the box is empty. Looks like strong painkillers.
Давай с этим поболтаем, наверное, да?
My feet are killing me. Just a few more hours.
Так, ну давай попробуем. Conclusion, окей.
Did he make this tattoo himself? Why write all these numbers on the wall?
The tattoo and wall paintings were created by the same person, written by the same person. А, да? Окей, я понял.
Can't be right. How is that possible? That's not it. This isn't coming together. Got something wrong here. Partially right. Yet something's off. That's not it. Partially right. Yeah, something's off.
Серьезно?
How is that possible? Can't be right. It's logical, yet incomplete.
Так, а какой мы вывод можем сделать по этому поводу?
Got something wrong here. Wait, that's wrong.
Давай сейчас так
This makes no
попробуем.
sense.
Мне просто интересно, будут ли оставаться, ну, должны ли
This
оставаться.
isn't coming together. Wait, that's wrong. This is interesting. An unusual
А, я понял.
done recently.
Реально. Реально. Хуяк себяк. Ага, ага. Так. Окей. И что мы, блядь, ну, то, что мы узнали, то, что он был blackmailed. Что его шантажировали, ну, так, в принципе, понятно, не?
This isn't fitting. How is that possible? Doesn't add up. How is that possible?
Так, понятно.
That's not it.
Так, понятно. Так, понятно. Ну что, тогда так оставляем или как?
Let me take a look around. This doesn't lead to any answers. Let's turn back.
You went too far.
This isn't the right way.
Ага,
Let's get back on track. Nothing interesting here.
хватит.
Better focus on the
Надо.
case. Pretty dodgy here.
spaces across the city. The project aims to increase urban parks and community gardens, enhancing environmental sustainability and resident well-being. That's all for now. Stay
Someone thought they were throwing it into the water. They didn't notice safety nets for junkies and suicide attempts. Oh man, first time this sick city actually...
Ебать его разъебывает с этой хуйни.
This isn't the right way.
This is Eric.
Let's get back on track.
105 bringing you Void City's news.
Tattoo pen kit, an expensive laser tattoo machine. It can burn ink onto many surfaces. Так, ну... Так?
This tattoo was made here? Did he make it on his own? That's not it. This isn't coming together. On track, but lacking a piece.
Сейчас я вот так вот размещу немножечко половчее. Да, блять. Tattoo Sinner.
This isn't fitting. Something's off. This makes no sense.
Мне вот интересно, он должен какой-то вывод сделать и обозначить его, или как?
Something's off. This isn't fitting. Wait, that's wrong. Doesn't add up. Got something wrong here. Feels right, but not fully.
Да.
Wait, that's wrong. This isn't fitting.
Вот так, может быть.
Something's off. Wait, that's wrong. Can't be right. This isn't coming together. Can't be right. Close. There's a gap.
Да.
Doesn't add up. What's missing? Got something wrong here. This isn't coming together. Doesn't
Сука.
add up. Can't be right.
Suggestion. Tattoo is on his left arm. Could he make it himself? Мне кажется, это я уж, блядь, со всеми нахуй соединял.
How's that possible? This isn't fitting. This makes no sense. Something's off. How's that possible? Got something wrong here. Something's off. This makes no sense. That's not it. This isn't coming together.
Да ну, блядь.
That's not it. Feels right, but not fully.
Ну вот что-то тут.
Nearly correct, but missing a part.
Какую, блядь? Какая часть?
That's not it. That's not it. Something's off. Can't be right. Got something wrong here.
Да хуй знает.
Got something wrong here.
Так. С этой не
This
соединяется.
isn't coming together.
Это уже было.
That's not it. This isn't fitting. Doesn't add up. Got something wrong here. How is that possible?
Ну, с этим совсем не соединена ведь. Эта картинка.
Something's off. Got something wrong here. This isn't fitting. Wait, that's wrong. That's not it. Can't be right.
Так, ну окей, давай пока что выйдем отсюда, хорошо? Например.
Let me take a look around.
Сука. Так, ну-ка.
Nothing that could help. Home, sweet home.
Same streets, same routine.
Will of...
Damn junkie.
Empty boxes and old newspapers. Nothing that could help.
Блять, что-то я нахуй упускаю.
What's missing? How is that possible? This makes no sense. What's missing? Can't be right. This makes no sense.
Could he make it himself? Tattoo is on his left arm. Но он левша.
Nearly correct, but missing a part.
Типа, судя по картинке, правильно?
Someone else was here. It was not a suicide or an overdose.
Ну вот, вот.
It was a murder.
It was
Run a
not
fingerprint scan on the
suicide.
droid.
An overdose. Run a fingerprint scan.
Got something wrong here.
Окей, ну хорошо, пока что пусть будет так, да?
His hands are uncharacteristically dirty.
Понял. А чё, к этому можешь подойти?
Let me take a look around.
Фингерпринт как
I
тогда?
could really use a coffee right now.
Вот, я понял.
Scanning has been initiated. Enhancing. Partial fingerprints detected. Connecting to database.
Угу, угу.
Access denied.
Ну понятно,
I'm
понятно.
sorry. My request was rejected for unknown reason.
I knew you were going to be a troublemaker. You just couldn't take a hint. I hate assholes like you.
Что?
Always looking down on us. With this investigation, it's over. It's just a suicide.
Угу.
Take a good look at me, so that you know I'm a serious man.
Угу.
Violent man.
Угу.
Now, go and play along with this story,
Угу.
or else we'll come for you and your family. Normally, here's where I'd add you to the payroll, but I hate scum like you. You don't get a cut. You either shut up, or you better start looking over your shoulder. I'm done with this fucking kid.
Report suicide, report murder. И чё, он просто, блядь, стоял и гнал на меня что-то, какую-то хуйню. Такой ебан, конечно.
In other news, the body of a conservative congressman was discovered in a downtown alley, alongside incriminating photographs of him engaged in an extramarital affair. Authorities have determined that the congressman took his own life in response to the scandalous pictures. However, various radical internet groups are spreading misinformation and conspiracy theories surrounding the incident. We urge the public to rely on verified sources of information as the investigation progresses.
Some cases stick to your soul. Like hot tar.
Что?
You try to scrape it off, it'll tear parts of you away.
Что это такое?
Some cases never close. No matter how fast you run, it circles back to you.
Хуя себе. А почему буква В так странно нарисована тут? Это все? Не, ну вообще выглядит очень интересно, очень многообещающе. Я, конечно, протупил тут немножко с этими расположениями, с прикреплениями. Thank you for playing the detective ritual of the sea demo. This is just a sample intro story and demo of the game mechanics. Full game will feature dark and complex crime of a ritual murder in our hero's hometown. Блин, ну это круто. Exactly the same murder happened in the past and we solved this case. Or did we? Hope you have enjoyed it, and if so, give us your feedback and wishlist the game. Блин, ну на самом деле прикольно, прикольно. Мне понравилось, интересно выглядит, как будто бы то, что можно пройти с интересом. Ладно, буду заканчивать тогда. Соответственно, всем спасибо за просмотр.